Think there's no history in this relatively new city? Think again. We first take you to the oldest building in the Western Hemisphere, the Ancient Spanish Monastery. This jewel of Miami's was purchased from Spain and rebuilt stone by stone in 1953, making this the biggest jigsaw puzzle in history. Next, bring your bug spray and some alligator spray too, if that's such a thing. We're heading to the heart of the Florida Everglades to learn how the Miccosukee Indian Tribe built their community in a swamp. We'll learn how this tribe flourishes in the swamp to this day. Then we'll visit a little taste of Southern Europe right in the heart of Miami. Picture yourself living in this gorgeous estate as we visit the Vizcaya Museum Gardens. So grab your bathing suit or your business suit. We're headed to the booming subtropical city of Miami on today's Travel Through History. What do you think of when you think Miami? Latin culture, South Beach, nightlife, the arts, Cuban food? How about all of the above? The Sunshine State has a lot of big cities, but if Florida has a cultural hub, it's so Miami.
I'm George Neary. I'm the Associate Vice President of Cultural Tourism at the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau here in beautiful Miami Beach. You know, Miami is a city that's known for being so international. We speak so many languages, we welcome so many people just from absolutely everywhere. I mean, people think of course, the Latin influence, which is very strong. Cuba is a very important part of our history and development, but also Brazil and Argentina.
The single most important factor in making Miami what it is today really has been location. And that is that we're so ideally located for people fleeing the Caribbean and Latin America because of political and economic problems, and looking to come to America and perhaps chase the American dream. We're the nearest major city to this influx.
Miami, in case you're not familiar, is located on Florida's southeastern coast. Its proximity to Latin America has made it the main U.S. gateway for business in Central and South America. It's one of only a few tropical U.S. destinations.
This is the most important subtropical city in the United States. Miami is only 100 plus miles away from major Caribbean destinations. It's only 45 miles away from Bimini in the Bahamas, so we're ideally located. We're looking down on the Caribbean and we're looking east to the Atlantic Ocean. As a matter of fact, Miami is built on three waterways, the Miami River, Biscayne Bay, and the Atlantic Ocean just beyond Biscayne Bay.
The vibe of Miami is very cool, it's trendy, it's hip, it's very fun. There is lots of things to do here. It's a beautiful place.
Well, it's first of all, it's young. You know, it's a lot of energy. That's what you find when you arrive here.
Miami Beach really came into its prominence in the 20s and 30s when Art Deco was the design style of the moment. And people got a lot of inspiration from the movies.
Art Deco is a French design style characterized by rich colors, bold geometric shapes, and lavish ornamentation.
The historic Art Deco district, which was created between 1929 and 1942, and the particular spot we're at was a building that was built in 1948 called the Surf Comber, and we're so proud to be in this historic area that was preserved and protected by volunteers that now is one of the biggest destinations in the world.
Another aspect you'll want to experience in Miami is its awesome food, inspired by what else? Latin culture.
You can introduce yourself to Cuban toast, for instance, for breakfast. You can have some amazing red snapper for lunch or dinner.
But also because these ethnic neighborhoods abound all over here, you can get Dominican food, you can get Haitian food, you can get Puerto Rican food. It's mainly food of the Caribbean and Latin America, and it's very, very popular. You can get Colombian food.
Well, the Cuban coffee, it's very different from old coffee, you know. It's a very, very small coffee. It's very strong and very sweet.